I'll take one frozen food marathon, please.
Good Mythical More Marathon!
Now, seeing how it's canonically the chilliest time of the year, but factually on aggregate, pretty warm, thanks to climate change. Thanks, climate change. We put together a collection of episodes all about the chilliest food of all, frozen food. Anything that's in the freezer or goes in the freezer is fair game for this marathon.
So this is not just taste test.
Yep.
There's some surprises in here.
It could be how long did we last in a freezer?
It could be if you freeze it and thump it, does it fall off?
Yeah, it could be how sharp can you make your nipples if it's cold enough.
You might be seeing what sounds do we make when we get cold?
Boy, you really got me now.
Yeah.
I'm not clicking away.
What, are you done? Is there anything else we might see?
No, because you ended on this. It was great. It was
Yeah,
just
that
great.
was great.
I just loved the
it
way
was so great.
You did that.
Popsicles is where we're gonna start. But we've tried some popsicle flavors that have probably never existed before, and they probably shouldn't exist again.
And when you say we've tried, you meant we did try.
In this episode.
And that's what we're about to watch.
Yes.
From September 20th, 2021, this is the Mystery Popsicle Taste Test.
Ooh. Welcome to Good Mythical More. We have a series of strange popsicles made by the Mythical Kitcheneers. We're gonna lick them and guess what they are. The winner is gonna be more awesome.
You know what? That should always be the prize. But first, we're gonna give you a random disturbing fact. Did you know that the waters of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride is filled with the ashes of many people's dead relatives? Yep, it's true.
But that's not sanctioned by the park, I'm sure.
It's just people over the years, I guess they've spread the ashes.
Here's the info. It's reportedly quite common for Disney guests to sneak in their family members' ashes in plastic bags or pill bottles. Once inside, visitors spread the ashes throughout landscaping, flower beds, and water rides, including Pirates of the Caribbean and It's a Small World. One Disneyland custodian told a reporter, "The Haunted Mansion probably has so much human ashes in it that it's not even funny."
It's actually kind of creepy, but it's also kind of fitting.
All right, we're gonna lick these things according to the order that you tell us, Stevie.
Oh, yes, that's true. I was going to let the audience know that, I was going to let the Mythical
up,
Beasts
audience.
know that the Mythical Kitcheneers have boiled random food items and then taken the water part, and then they've made these popsicles. So they're
Right.
probably really delicious.
And I also have been told by Trevor a second ago that they added color to these.
Yes.
That are distracting and throw you off.
Counterintuitive coloring.
Counterintuitive.
So
Is that right, Trevor?
That is correct, but also maybe the counterintuitiveness is that we colored it like what they are flavored, so that you wouldn't think to go. I'm just saying.
Right, because
you know?
counterintuitive is just intuitive.
How about
Reminding
pink?
you.
Pink.
Let's go pink.
Let's go pink or go home. Lick it. Ugh. Good gosh. It's so salty.
That is salty.
I mean, is it just salt?
Did you just make salt?
Oh my gosh.
It really doesn't have.
It's not.
Oh, it's salty and fatty.
Is it, do we just guess?
Bacon.
Well, I'm asking if we just guess.
Do we
Yeah.
just guess?
Yeah, I think you just guessed.
Bacon?
Your first answer with salt. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else. This
Himalayan
taste,
sea salt.
no. I mean,
Ham.
that is one of the things that you put in this when you. I'm trying to give you.
Trevor,
hints.
why are you dancing over there?
You keep guessing
have
pink
to pink-
foods,
Oh.
even though we just told you it wasn't going to be a pink food because it's
Pasta.
colored pink.
I know, I can't help
Yes.
It's pasta. It's
It's-
pasta water.
Pasta water, yeah.
It's pasta water that's got salt in it. You gotta salt your pasta water. Don't skip that step.
it. Ew.
Amateur chefs out there.
I mean, something just about, should I,
should we?
I'm gonna put that
Should,
there.
should,
What color's next?
How about blue?
How about blue?
I'm a little bit nervous now.
You're nervous after pasta water?
It made me feel sick.
It made me feel sick.
Lick it. Oh, it's salty.
Liver.
Fish. It's fishy.
Link is closer.
Ugh.
Squid.
Sardines.
It's not a gross thing.
Flounder. Trout.
Flounder.
Fried trout.
Chicken.
No, I said that yes, you're in seafood, but
Seaweed.
Crab. I taste crab. It's creamy.
Oh, it's shrimp.
shrimp.
Yeah, it's shrimp.
So daggum close.
It's a shrimp stick.
Ugh.
It's a shrimp stick.
Gosh.
Did you get one of them shrimp sticks? It's blue. You get one of them blue shrimp sticks?
Yeah.
Purple.
Right outside of the T-Mart, they set up and they got blue shrimp sticks.
Blue shrimp sticks right out there.
Blue shrimp sticks.
Blue shrimp sticks
They-
right outside of the T-Mart.
It ain't got any shrimp. You,
Oh,
you buy the
man.
shrimp separate. It's
I
just
bet
shrimp
you-
water.
I bet people lining up for that to get away from it. Are you licking already? This one's got a consistency. This one's bumpy.
Millie.
This one tastes. It feels like I'm licking the tongue of a lizard.
This is a sweet thing.
Like a cat's tongue.
that gave into the water and became part of the offage of the water.
Play-Doh?
You know, like,
It's
like
salty,
cotton
but
candy or
sweet.
something. But like something that's more that disintegrated, like a Pop-Tart.
Oh, it is bready.
Toaster strudel.
No, but you are in
A
the
sweet
realm.
pastry type thing.
Yeah, you're in the
A
right realm.
cupcake.
Oatmeal cream pie.
Now you're closer, even. I would say.
It tastes like a little Debbie.
Twinkies.
Yeah.
Why am I the one that's teeing you up for the guess?
I'm the one that said Pop-Tart. You hear me? Hey, you hear them? You getting them Pop-Tart stick thing out there? They probably when they put Pop-Tarts in them.
I don't think so.
But I think it's actually Twinkie. Right next to the driving range.
Right next to the driving range.
They set up shop.
Did you have a Twinkie?
They set right up to the driving range. I go out there and I'm driving. Trevor.
Why?
Trevor.
This is a Trevor thing.
Trevor.
What's wrong, Trevor? Why are you laughing so hard?
We've had to stop Mythical Kids.
You like that? You like that voice, Trevor? You want to go out to the driving range? We can
Trevor, especially like the driving range.
take a couple of swings.
I let Trevor get a little.
He's wheezing over there.
I let Trevor get a little bite of my Twinkie stick one time.
Nothing we've done has ever been that funny, ever.
Okay, we can go green.
Supportive guy to have around, isn't he, Nicole?
Yeah. I appreciate that.
I mean,
Trevor.
did you want it to be green?
What did you say, Stevie?
I said yellow.
Well,
Yellow.
dadgummit, we're gonna do what you say.
I'm waiting on you.
Trevor, you okay?
Oh gosh, you gonna
Yeah,
have,
I'm okay.
Ugh.
you gonna have a trouble with this one, bro.
Octopus.
No.
Oh, hot dogs,
Closer.
bologna, Little Smokies. Little Smokies?
No.
Pig's feet.
No. It's not.
Bam.
It's not gross.
It is gross.
No, but the thing
It
isn't
is.
gross.
It's gross.
It's just beef.
Beef what?
Oh, just wiping my face where what I licked.
Beef steak. Beef tongue.
I don't even care. Give me a
Beef
hint,
liver.
Trevor.
No, it's not liver.
Give us a hint.
Beef
I
tripe.
literally am saying the first word is beef and there's one other word.
Beef stew. Beef stroganoff.
You get it
Beef and broccoli.
at a convenience store.
Beef sausage.
Beef jerky.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. This is horrible.
Did you last time?
What last time?
Last time we went to the driving range, did you see Trevor out there by himself?
I drunk too much. I
think he.
couldn't see straight.
I looked for his car.
looking through an aquarium.
Looked for his car. I think he walked out there to the driving range.
He has a moped.
Yeah, I think he got in trouble with the law.
What color? We have
Color
three more of these.
of The Good Mythical Crew podcast.
Oh, you want to? Okay. Stevie's asking us to promote the Good Mythical Crew podcast, available on the Mythical Society. Check it out. Latest episode, Nicole and Matt Carney, former employee of Hot Dog on a Stick, joined Chase to talk about our Will It series. Yeah. So if you want the inside scoop on Will It, hear Nicole and Matt talk about that Good Mythical Crew podcast, released every month exclusively to Mythical Society.
Exclusively.
Members. Second degree can listen. Third degree can watch and listen. MythicalSociety.com.
Black.
Is this black?
You said that like you're about to start crying.
Black.
Black.
I don't know about this one. This one's scary. Okay.
Oh.
Doesn't smell bad.
Oreo.
I'm not
No.
tasting it.
Oh, no. I just broke through to something. Something a little spicy.
I'm not getting anything.
Yeah. Something spicy.
I don't want to bite it.
You got to get your tongue worked in there.
Ow, something spicy. What's ramen? Ramen water. Hot and spicy chicken wings.
It's just jalapenos that have been boiled.
Nope.
But it is a pepper.
Habanero.
No, it's not a pepper. It is something spicy.
It's just a sauce. It's just a hot sauce. Just put it in a pot.
No,
Boil it.
it's a snack.
Takis.
Uh,
Flaming hot Cheetos.
what's the other? I can smell it now. Once you know what it is,
I kind of want to bite this one.
oh, have at it, man. You're a, gosh.
Oh, you should do that.
I have not gotten any of these correct
That's evident.
by the score of 5-0. Green or orange?
Orange.
Okay.
This is another thickie.
Though, I mean, it looks like cement. Like it's like sand. Why are they sandy?
It looks like clay. It looks like
Yeah, like
something you
dirt.
When you boil stuff, some of the particles just kind of leak off, and then when you freeze it, it just gets a little grainy. You guys like popsicles like that? Did you just wake
This is
up
a
one
this
day?
is a meat.
This is a meat. I can't taste anything but hot Cheetos
Ah!
because I took a bite of that last one.
This is so
I feel like you might need to take a bite of this one.
I can't.
I think you'll like taking a bite of this one, Brett.
Huh.
Is there something green in there too?
That's baked beans.
It is baked beans, isn't it? I'm so nervous and
pretty
grossed
good.
out. Something about
That's Bush's baked
savory
beans.
popsicles is the grossest thing to me.
That's Bush's baked beans, right?
Well, I don't have, but is the Trevor's the Bush's?
She
Yes.
just called you treasure.
Yes.
Treasure,
Listen,
Thank
come
you.
on now.
Thank you, Stevie. Those are Bush's baked
Treasure
beans.
Everts.
Does your girlfriend ever call you treasure?
No.
Well, she needs to start.
Treasure and Destiny? That would be amazing.
Oh, treasure, stop it. You're embarrassing me at the driving range.
I bet you if we can do this, it'll be over. The green one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a queen sweep, man? Am I going to get 7? Oh, wow. That's got...
What is that?
Well, it smells a lot worse than it tastes. Asparagus.
Yeah.
Look at you. Thank you for getting that over with quickly. That's exactly right. I mean, it's just one of those things, man. It being cold and hard and icy, it's like I become blind to it.
Yeah.
Like a person who's face blind. They can't see people's
get-
faces.
you're
I
taste
can't
blind.
taste. I'm frozen taste blind.
You know what? I think on Will It Popsicle, like, what, it's like 7 years ago or something at this point, I think we made a Twinkie popsicle. Didn't we?
It feels like the kind of thing that we would have
Could
done.
Yeah.
I mean, at a certain point, we're gonna retread ideas. You know, it's
Well,
like,
they did not look as beautiful as these because
Oh,
we
no,
used
this
that
is
like
so colorful.
IKEA kids thing, remember? And all we didn't have a culinary team. I'll say that.
and I've licked all of these.
Well, you know what? Sign them and sell them.
Trevor, you can have it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Twinkies by the driving range, but Trevor never fully recovered from that. I think his voice changed after, well, not because of puberty. I'm not saying he went through puberty. I'm just saying he laughed so hard.
Yeah, anytime we want to really get him going, it's Twinkies by the driving range.
But maybe that is what put him over the edge of puberty. I don't know. We'll have to ask him. You know what? Yell at him from across the street whenever you see him in public.
That's really the takeaway here. I will say that ever since this moment, which is quite an accomplishment, getting a queen sweep on the show, especially in a more, a queen sweep in a more, that's really something to hang your hat on. I am often randomly approached from people across the street who bring me their popsicles
put them
and
in
ask
your
me
mouth?
to identify it.
Put them in your mouth?
And I got to say that I have freely accepted strangers' popsicles into my mouth because I feel like if I don't, they might feel judged.
I mean, we did do that one video where
Yeah, we have done that.
we were eating other people's stuff.
Oh yeah, and popsicles.
And it was like a...
That's where is it how it comes from?
No, I was thinking about when we were at the Turkish festival and we started asking strangers if we could taste their food or they'd give it to us or something. And we scored each other.
Pre-pandemic, you know what I mean?
Good gosh. Next up, who says that only humans should be able to enjoy frozen foods? This is Frozen Dog Treats Taste Test from August 31st, 2020.
Barbara, everything's gonna be okay.
Welcome to Good Mythical More. We got the furry girls with us and we're gonna try some frozen dog treats.
All right, but first, Barbara, read this. What does get-to-cality mean? It means we're donating $1,000 to an organization we feel is doing incredibly important work, but it's not upsetting. This is great.
Yeah.
Barbara is upset about global warming because we're giving $1,000 to 350.org. 350.org is an international movement of ordinary people working to solve the climate crisis in the age of fossil fuels and build a world of community-led renewable energy for all. Go help us. Yes.
Yeah.
Help us donate at 350.org/donate.
That's right, Barbara.
She believes in it because she's got this coat, but she can't handle climate change. Look at this coat she's got.
You trim her back though.
Yeah, well, she actually
Now
just got trimmed.
They're gonna hold on. You just can't do that yet because this is
Hold it up.
Okay, so we got these dog treats that we're gonna try with them.
Yeah. You're gonna be able to get into it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
You want some of this? Okay, so what's this first one? Take one of those, and then hold Barbara. Jade,
Turkey and cinnamon popsicles.
turkey and cinnamon. Come around here.
Barbara is
Sit.
on board very quickly.
You want to try that? Jade has never tried a frozen dog treat. That's for sure.
There's a reason there's 4.
There's a reason there's 4. I wonder why that could
Oh,
be.
now you're gonna start trying to bite it, huh? And there's a straw on the side, so if it starts melting.
Here you go. Jade likes it.
The cinnamon is strong. You say there's cinnamon?
Rhett likes
Yeah.
it.
Have they ever had frozen dog treats before?
Barbara eats
just
anything
said
that
Jade
falls
had-
on the ground.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Jade has not.
Barbara eats ice.
Yeah.
Like if somebody drops a piece of ice, Barbara's like, "Yep, it came from a human."
Ringo,
They were about to put it in their mouth.
my dog Ringo steals ice, like if it falls
Oh,
from
really?
but then he puts it on the rug and then he walks away from it.
Jade, she hasn't eaten ice in a long time. This tastes furry. It doesn't taste. It's like fabric.
Speaking of furry, I pulled up your WikiFeet intros pages.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah, and let me tell you, you each have your own score, your own rating. They're different ratings. So one of you scored higher than the other one. And one of you also has more votes than the other one. Who do you think scored higher?
I know I
have
got
no
ugly
clue.
feet, so if you didn't score higher than my feet, then you must have.
Well, I wonder if this is pre-Link trims all of the hobbit hair off of his feet, Link, or post, because I don't know, if you look at what we just did, like there's no hair on my feet anymore. I'm done with that.
I'm only on the like Google search view because I'm afraid that if I click on them, I don't know, something will happen. So I'm just looking at the ratings and votes from the the preview page.
So then we've got,
Okay, what is
okay,
this?
well, I'm gonna let him eat this while you and then you can reveal it.
No, you can't
This
have
is
that.
Crazy Delish treat for dogs.
Look at this, Barb.
Probiotic packed frozen yogurt cups.
Right here, Barbara. Right here.
Jake.
Here, let's
Jake.
do this. Bring it around this way. Hey, look, here it is. No, look, this, that. This food.
She really wants this. So let's. Here, you take that. Thank you. That up. Nope, Barbara, stay up here.
Look,
Check that out.
Look,
What flavor is this?
This is
banana and peanut butter. Okay, here, look.
PB&B. Do
Put everything over there. My dog is too crazy.
you like that, Jade?
Look.
Now,
It's food. It's peanut butter and
you
banana.
like that? It's pretty good to you.
She's like, the thing that you just had is better than this.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Barbara, this is the only thing that you get to eat right now. This is it. This is the only thing that you get to eat right now. Nope, you can sniff around all you
I
want.
can't tell if Jade is sad because her tail's down,
Look.
but she is liking it.
That's it. This is the only thing that you get
I mean,
to
it
eat
is
right
pretty conclusive that Barbara is going for the other thing because she likes to lick fabric.
now. Don't look at me.
She's not even interested in that.
Look.
Well, this is like a sweet thing, and the other one had turkey in it.
Yeah, this one is very much
she is not
desserty.
down for this.
Okay, one of you has a 5 and the other one has a 4.9.
Oh, really? What's the top score you can get?
A 5.
Oh, okay.
How many? And does it say how many
The
votes?
person with a 5 has 116 votes, and the person with a 4.9 has
Yep.
95 votes.
So it probably has to do with one of us showing feet more than the other one, really.
Barbara, look. Okay, all right, okay.
Well, I hope it's me because I put a lot of work into the. What just happened?
Oh, is she showing her butthole? What?
No, she's. Jade really likes this.
Barbara's eating this whole thing. It's just.
She put it that way so they can see her eating it. She just bit the whole thing. Jade eats ice cream the same way that I do, and Barbara eats ice cream the way you do.
Yeah.
Just devours it as if she's trying to kill it.
As if she likes it.
I like to enjoy it, and I just sit. I like to. I'm a lick daddy, man. Look at that, nice, controlled. But I'm gonna remove this, Jade, because let's try something else.
Barbara, there's
try
other
this
things coming.
Popsicle mix. What is this? Oh, you buy this mix, this powder, and then you make it into the popsicle.
Oh, that's what.
So
That's
you
what
can take
this
that
is.
home because she loves that crap.
Well, it's basically gone.
Guys, Link has the 5.
Yes, I beat you by 1/10 of a point.
Congratulations.
Jade, you want to try? You want to try this one? Let's see if she's more interested in this one.
This is just straight up ice cream.
Barbara, here.
The heck, Chase, you do not have a wiki feed. I don't know how that's possible. I cannot Google myself. It won't be funny.
Do you think you're on WikiFeet? Have you shown your feet on this show?
Come around.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Chase's feet have been really, really displayed on the show.
Wow, I gotta get Jade some of this stuff because she really likes it. Doggy Sunday flavored treat for
Barbara,
dogs.
look, this is the thing that you have to eat right now.
I don't know what beef flavored
It's
treat.
beef flavored.
She's not interested in that either, huh?
Jay just threw out at her.
Did she growl or fart? Because I was looking at her.
No, she growled.
Go back.
Barbara, this is the option right now. This is the thing that you can eat.
I'm surprised that Jade is into this stuff.
Look.
Jade's not usually into much.
She's like, it's hard to get to. She
But then
doesn't
when I-
like it because she has to really work for it.
When I take Jade away from it, she's also content. It's not like she loves it so much that, well, she's also a bit distracted by just looking around everywhere. But okay,
So now you understand that that's good. You got that beef flavor going.
which one of these do you like better, Jade?
Seems clear. She's like, whichever one's easiest to get to, I'll lick.
Yeah, so now they're both there. She goes back to the beef one.
Swing around here. Swing around.
What else do we have? Okay, so we've done this. We've done this.
Spin around.
Oh man, here's another one. The Bear and the Rat, CoolTreatsForDogs.com is serving up frozen yogurt dog treat flavored with bacon and peanut butter.
Oh, here's
Try
a new
that
one. Here's a new one. Here's a new one.
See if she likes that one better.
You gotta think about. You gotta be a performer. You gotta think about the camera.
All right, Jade, you try that one in the middle there. Do you like that one? She's interested in that one. Quick reminder, we're launching the Mythical end of summer sale over on our store, mythical.com, through 9/4. September 4th. You can get up to 30% off select items and another chance to grab some previously discontinued items. Putting a few more back up there, okay? We're not gonna say what they are. You just gotta go over to mythical.com, check it out through September 4th. Up to 30% off, y'all.
You see how
Check
easy
that
I'm
out.
making this for you? I'm holding you like
So
a baby and just feeding you ice cream.
Jade does not want the bacon and peanut butter. Well, yes, she does.
You don't
Whenever
even
I put
have
it
to
down.
work for it. Okay, but you insist on it.
And then, look, Pooch Creamery, freeze it when you're ready to use it. Birthday cake flavor. Only half empty.
But Barbara, you just threw it on me.
Barbara, check this out. Barbara,
Hey, this one's a big one.
Barbara, come get the big
Barbara,
one.
here's the big one.
Barbara, come get the big one. What just happened?
I'm trying to get her. She insists on me.
So Jade clearly likes the Doggy Sunday beef flavored the best. Barbara learned any new tricks? Or are you done with that?
You know what? At the beginning of all this quarantine stuff, I was like, oh, this would be a great time to teach Barbara some new tricks. But it kind of never got past that. The intention.
Yeah, I never even thought about that for Jade.
Can Jade sit now?
She can sit.
Well,
She can always sit. What do I have to prove it to you?
Yeah.
Jade, look at me. Jade, look at my face. Sit.
Yeah, you got to prove it to me.
What if I took the thing she wanted? Hey, Jade. There's a whole bunch of other ones.
Oh no!
she
No!
knows.
That was. Yeah, she's got to go from standing to sitting on your command.
She got to go from. Okay, stand up, Jade. Jade, sit.
Oh, she's gonna do it anyway.
There's never a point when I really need to get her to sit or do anything.
Well, you need to
that-
get her to come to you. That's the most important command.
Yeah, she doesn't do that.
Guys, I have something else that you talked about briefly in the episode that I don't want to forget to say. Which after WikiFeet, WikiFeet was important.
What was your score?
Matt said he would tell. I don't want to Google it. I don't want to know. We're moving on.
Well, let's see.
The thing that I wanted to talk
See if we
about
beat you.
was how much I like Jennifer Garner's Instagram videos. Have you stumbled upon?
Oh yes.
Oh my God.
We know about those in the
She's
McLaughlin household.
You cannot love someone more than her. Like,
What does she do?
she does a lot of cooking
funny.
stuff. She also recently posted this video. She dressed up. I guess her daughter was like learning about colonial times on a Zoom classroom, and so she like dressed up and showed them how to use a fan. And she's just so lovable. That Jennifer Garner. I mean, I'm her number one fan now. I'm her number one. I don't follow her, but it pops up in my Discover. You know. I wonder what her wiki feed is.
Well, we do know what your score is because it has been given to us.
Stevie, you have
82 votes.
82 votes. So just keep that in mind. 82 votes.
Actually, honestly, that makes me feel a lot better knowing that you have more votes than I do.
You know what? I would have, if I didn't know our scores, I would think this is a really solid score. 4.6.
4.6.
I mean, 4.6, I would be like, dang, that's a good score out of 5. How'd you get
Hold on,
a
I'm
perfect
looking up
score?
Jennifer Gardner's wiki feed.
42 people called your
Wow.
feet beautiful.
2,558 votes for Jennifer. 4.8. Must
Feet?
have some nice feet. I have finger toes. Have you ever seen my toes?
Yeah, you've got a long. Your whole foot's very elongated.
very long.
And then it's.
Yeah, I got super long toes as well.
Very long, yeah.
But you know, I still
Yeah.
got a 4.9.
If I ever lost a pinky, I'd just take one of my toes and
I-
put it on.
You could do the tedium.
I
You
just
could
think
eat the
there's something
tedium
up.
really easily.
I just gotta say, knowing what my feet look like and knowing that I have a 4.9 out of 5, the entire Wiki Feet enterprise has been called into question.
Listen, it's just
For the first time ever.
I thought this was a legitimate thing, and now I feel differently about everything. Except my feet, I feel good.
Oh,
about
Josh, I'm sorry. You also do not have a wiki feet page. You guys got to get on this Josh and Chase wiki feet page situation.
I have beautiful feet.
Is that enough?
I've never really thought about your feet, Josh.
Why not?
I mean, it's on the list to think about. Just haven't gotten to it. Gotta love those doggies.
Now, Jade, she's got a little sensitive stomach these days. You really can't give her anything outside of her regular food, so I don't know if we could do this again.
Yeah, there's a complete moratorium on feeding Jade anything that's not the only thing that she eats, which is her one dog food.
And what does she do if you don't do that? Tell us about it in detail.
Well, you know, our bedroom's on the second floor
Oh, it drips down to
of
the
the
first floor?
house, and you know, she sleeps in they used to sleep in the bed with us, and one of the main reasons that we changed this is because she would get out of bed and then she would make deposits.
Yes.
And she would go in the bathroom, but she wouldn't like go on the toilet. And she's
On
not
the rug,
and she's not like a cat or something.
the bath mat.
You can train a cat to do that. I carried Jade down the steps. There's no way she's gonna walk up steps to get on a toilet and poop in there.
Is she still being carried down the steps?
Oh yeah. She's just too small. And I thought that's another story. We started putting her and Jasper in a kennel to sleep, call it their bedroom. They love it. But then, so now if she needs to have an emergency outdoor visit, she'll like yelp and I'll like get out of bed. Christy will like nudge me and I'll get out of bed and I used to take her all the way downstairs and then and if her stomach's upset because she's like got something that she's eaten,
Yeah.
it'll be like 2, 3, 4 times a night
Oh,
if it happens.
whew.
So we did a lot of work this year to actually change her food to a high fiber, and then we like put this probiotic stuff on it, and everything's evened out for the most part. But when she like goes to the not the kennel, what's it called? The boarding place.
Yeah.
Like when we go on trips
Daycare, doggy daycare, and
well-
night care, boarding.
boarding, she'll still come back with it. And like this morning,
Oh.
I had to go out. I was like, man, this has been a tough week. You know, after like the Thanksgiving boarding, she was like all weirded out inside, and so stuff was coming outside. But I don't take her downstairs. I would just
Hold her over the balcony?
I just go over and I like open the door to the balcony, and she just walks out there. And I got one of those because you told me to get one of those squares of
Puppy
fake
pads.
puppy pads,
Yeah.
square fake grass.
Oh, you do fake grass. Yeah, I'm talking about just the
Not real
absorbent.
grass.
But I've done the fake grass as well, with a pad underneath it. Because if they urinate on it, you want it to go
It
through
catches.
and then
It has a catch.
Oh, it has a catch.
But she doesn't go out there to urinate. She goes out there to,
Defecate.
I wouldn't even call it that.
Oh, God. Is it like, it's more cloacal,
And then she doesn't, she doesn't,
more bird-like?
but it's too small, and then she'll do that once, and then the next time she's like going all over my patio up there.
Yeah. Aren't you glad you stuck on around? Aren't you
glad
glad
you
you
heard all
stuck
this?
around for this?
This morning I'm out there like
Hey,
scraping all that
y'all
up.
got pets. Y'all know how it works. You know what?
Poor girl.
Doctors say humans have at least 5 senses. Scientists say one of those senses is smell. we say this next episode is, can we guess this frozen food by smelling it, from June 11th, 2021.
Ooh, you know you wanted to find out where that wheel was gonna land. And there it is. Welcome to Good Mythical More. Can we smell frozen foods and identify what they are? Because that's a skill we all need.
Don't freak out, but you stepped on a crack in the sidewalk.
Don't freak out, but your mother's back is currently being broken.
But it doesn't matter because she's naked.
And you never loved her anyway.
Right. Who are we kidding? I mean, she was into her career more than she was into you.
All moms aren't great moms.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just move on.
Right. You can always find another one.
Why you been dodging cracks this whole time?
My
True. My mom actually did break her back.
I remember that in her Toyota
What was that
van.
van?
It was a tan van that it was
It's
shaped
like a space van.
It was shaped like a Volkswagen. What's the most famous Volkswagen van?
bus.
The bus.
VW bus. But
was shaped
it
like
had a
that.
stumpy front on it, and you kind of sat on the motor to drive.
Yes, just like the VW bus.
And she I mean
It was
wasn't
in Lillington,
I don't think she
near the
had-
river.
I think she's okay. Well, I know she's okay.
I think she's okay.
Yeah, that
Yes.
van. We had one of those. That was our family van.
I thought it was so cool.
It took her a while to recover, but like to break your back and not have any lasting side effects, that's pretty phenomenal. That's my mom for you. Love you, Mom.
For lack of a better
I didn't step on a crack either.
For lack of a better way to describe it, my taint is very cold right now.
Okay.
As cold as it has ever been.
Taint too hot?
This episode of Good Mythical More is brought to you by FrozenTaints.com. The reason I did that is because this is a Good Mythical S'more, which means that the Mythical Society voted on what would happen, and they said that they actually went along with Kevin Hamilton's suggestion, 240 volts, 240 volts for a washing machine. It was every time the bell rings, whoever's talking has to plug a fake sponsor.
Yep.
So FrozenTaints.com was the first sponsor that came to my mind because my taint is freezing.
Helps you walk better when your taint's frozen. Okay.
It's probably doing something to my sperm count, although I can't deploy any sperm.
That's
In the same
fine
way.
and dandy.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's bring in the first one that we're gonna smell of. Because, maybe you're like stumbling late at night into the kitchen and you want to thaw out something, but you don't want to turn on any lights. So it's in a bowl. Can I grab it like it's in a bowl or something? Okay, a plate. Okay. I'm gonna take a second sniff, then I'll give it to you.
Just let me know when it's ready.
Third sniff. It's gonna take a third sniff.
I mean, the molecules aren't moving fast enough to get to your nose.
There you go. Yeah, you can't touch it with your nose. That would be cheating. Are you getting anything? Frozen?
Maybe a meat. Maybe a meat. Meet your next partner. It may be a meat. You show up at the spot, and maybe they'll be there, and maybe they won't. That's part of the adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Maybeameat.com. Maybe just a trip to the coffee shop by yourself. Act like you're writing something important. Maybeameat.com.
You always bring your laptop. Maybeameat.com.
No, now I smell cake.
All right, I'm
Apparently that's not right.
Do you want to guess?
I'm ready to guess.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Chocolate.
No. This is a Stevie soccer practice special.
Oh, oranges.
No, I think you'd smell frozen orange.
What did you do at soccer practice?
I feel like we've had this
You
conversation.
told us, but
One of the things was a California roll from the grocery, which is dangerous in the early 2000s.
and a frozen.
And the other thing is a frozen snack that you put into the toaster oven.
Oh, toaster strudel?
Pop-Tart?
Thanks for listening, guys.
Oh, bagel bites.
Yeah.
Toaster oven. Okay. Man, see,
I did smell the meat.
I
Did say pork.
I smelled the chocolate.
Smell the chocolate.
I mean, think of chocolate, and it could smell like chocolate.
Yeah, I can smell like chocolate.
It just smells like ice.
It smells like whatever you put in your head before you smell it.
Right. All right, let's go under again.
What? Why is cold stuff not smell?
Because
Scientifically.
it freezes in the smells.
Because when you smell something, you're literally smelling molecules.
Bring it.
And they're coming off of it when it's hot. And they're not when it's frozen. I think that's why things being frozen is safe, because it like stops, it slows down anything that's happening.
Okay, I think I know what this is.
Yes.
Yep, take it.
It's heavy. Oh, it's a heavy one.
Okay, I think I know what this one is.
Oh, that's got a floral smell.
Yeah. I wouldn't describe it as floral, but
It's a sweet smell.
yeah, sweetie. This is brought to you by Sweetie. Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pie Sweets. It's where you go to get all your sweets and pies. I really can't. I'm not good at improv when I have on a mask.
He's like a crocodile. When you cover up his eyes, you just.
I mean, and my eyes are closed underneath.
You can't
it too.
think
It's
creative thoughts.
I cannot be creative when my eyes are closed and I have on a blindfold.
pies. This is what you win if you want some sweetie pies.
And I am toast. Is that toast?
2, 1.
I smell
Cantaloupe.
strawberries.
Okay, you guys are in the right, general. Yeah, it's a
Melon. Is it I thought it was a melon. Are you smelling it again? Because I should get another smell too.
Wow. Melon, cantaloupe.
That's what I guessed that earlier.
Yeah, because now that you put that thought in my head,
Now I
that's what it
smell
smells
strawberries.
Like. Yeah, because I put that thought in your head. I put strawberries in your head. You put cantaloupe in my head. What could it be?
It's tropical.
Pineapples.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to smell.
Oh, it is a whole half pineapple.
Look at that.
Are you interested in a pineapple, but just
I
a
am.
half of one? Well, go to wholehalfpineapple.org. 30% of every
half.
purchase goes towards someone else in another part of the world who gets the other half of the pineapple.
50% of the pineapple goes to 30% of other people.
And then you become pen pals. Or should I say, pine pals.
That's good. See, it's easier
When you
without a
can
mask.
see. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You can think with your eyes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go
My
again.
taint is still very cold. It's probably doing something good for me. Do you know that bicyclists suffer disproportionately from erectile dysfunction? Are you one of those guys that's always out on his bike with a thin little seat? Well, you know what you're going to have to worry about in the future? ED, erectile dysfunction. So get one of those big fat Earth Cruiser seats. But keep everything else the same. BigFatEarthCruiserSeats.net. You're going to still be cool. Wear the spandex, go up and down the hills, wear the uniform, but have a big ass seat. I've thought about that. I've literally thought, could I get like an expensive bicycle but have a big wide seat, and what would people think? What's the disadvantage of a big wide seat?
Well, if you want erectile dysfunction, then that you wouldn't want to pick that seat.
What? Do you have the blindfold on right now? Is that what's happening?
I mean, I tried to come up with the only negative for a big seat. It's
The big seat helps with ED because it doesn't go right up in there. It's the pressure of the tiny little thin seat that gives you the ED. You spread it out and it's still like sitting on a stool. There's no problem.
I understand, but what I said didn't make sense. I'm blindfolded, man. Leave me alone over here. I have no clue what I'm smelling.
I smell
either.
chocolate. Okay?
I smelled chocolate. Okay, good. I'm ready to guess.
3, 2, 1.
Pudding.
Chocolate cake.
Nope. But there is chocolate involved.
Swiss
Chocolate cake.
Swiss cake roll.
No, it's something that you like, but usually don't like it without the chocolate. I mean, usually like without the chocolate.
What? I like it without the chocolate.
Yeah. You
a chocolate
specifically.
A chocolate
cookies.
chocolate covered
Cookie
Clo-
dough.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Link, look at you, man.
Oh wow.
Look what's about to happen with you.
Wow. It hardly smells at all. Because I'm afraid to get too close to it without my blindfold on.
You're not
because-
gonna eat some of it? Do an ad for it.
Hey, thanks for joining us. This portion of today's Good Mythical More is brought to you by Cookie Log. Look at how long that log is. I just want to bite into it. You like to bite logs? Do you like to eat cookies? Well, combine both into one experience that you'll never forget. It's a log made out of cookies.
That's a real interesting way to see it.
CookieLog.com.
I don't have to ring the bell for this one to let you know that this portion of today's Good Mythical More is brought to you by the color-changing heat activated mug is what we call it.
Whoa!
Because when you pour hot liquids into it, that happens.
Oh my gracious, look at what happened.
Get yours at
And
mythical.com.
as it cools, it stops showing the thing.
I thought that my body heat would eventually transfer to the corn. And the corn would melt. But the corn is not melting, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I took that.
It's all right now. Okay. Is there something else to smell?
You know what, Rhett? I'd love for you to smell first.
Thank you, Link. Oh.
You think you got this one?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I got it. Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? It's so familiar.
I need to turn.
Go.
Did you drop it? What happened?
It moved.
Oh, it's alive.
No.
This is Craig the Snake. I'm gonna punch something.
No, it's a fruity candy.
Did y'all freeze a snake?
No, it's fruity. It's a fruity candy. What could that be? What could that be? Now I'm smelling my beard because it went in there. It's a fruity liquid, but it was like in the shape of a disc.
How do you know it was in the shape of a disc?
Well, because it's the way it slid on the
Oh, it's on my chin now. I've touched it on my chin.
Oh, it's over here.
No, what?
Now it's over here.
No, it's over here.
This episode is brought to you by Now It's Over Here.
But it's over here.
It's just a website where there's a frozen fruit thing of some sort that's just moving around.
And you think
And it goes over there. It's like, well, now it's over here.
Now it's over there.
It's a really cool website to visit when you're in a certain particular state. And I don't mean like one of the 50 states, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe 51 with DC coming on.
He means
you know what I'm
lost.
saying?
Or blindfolded.
Right.
I'm ready to guess, but it's on my chin and I don't know what it is.
3, 2, 1.
Applesauce.
I think it's a bar of like a orange sickle.
Yeah, it's a fruit bar. It is not applesauce.
I thought it was a frozen
Oh.
disc of applesauce because it got a little liquidy on my chin.
What?
Yeah.
I think that was a disc.
What? I don't know if you're gonna be able to guess the specific. Oh, you're looking at it.
No, don't tell him.
What?
I think it's blackberry.
No, it's grape.
Grape.
Oh, what is that?
It's a grape. It's a grape frozen fruit bar.
I know, the brains just don't really want to work.
Man, that's gonna stain something.
Like my chin?
Don't get that on your shirt. Don't get that on your new shirt.
Did I stain my chin? Welcome to chinstain.com. This is
Hold on, you got to do an ad. We're not welcoming them to the welcome to Chinstain.
chinstain.com bought out our entire show. Yeah, this is a new show.
Is Chinstain.com.
Chinstain.
Right?
Don't get too close because it'll get on your chin. You know, chin stain. Boy, that sounds naughty, but why should it?
Yeah, a chin stain can come from anything. Usually it just comes from smelling something with a blindfold on. That has the potential to stain your chin. Now, it can mean other things as well.
You ever been looking for the perfect reason to grow a goatee? Look no further than this show, which we now call ChinStain.com.
Side effects of chin stain include people staring at you, people saying, "Hey, there's something on your chin." People saying, "I feel like I should tell you. You know, there's something on your chin."
Yeah,
A stain of sorts.
it's there permanently. It's a stain.
Yeah. And then you say it's a birthmark, and then they're like, "Oh, cool. Oh, cool."
No, it's not a
Cool.
not a birthmark.com redirects to chin stain show.
yeah. But it's not a birthmark. It's a stain.
It's there forever though.
Right.
It's hard to smell frozen stuff and
things.
identify it. It's
Yeah.
even harder
Is there more?
to keep smelling.
Yeah.
I'm starting to settle into my seat now. I feel like I've reached equilibrium with it.
Okay, this has
I
a
feel like there's an
pungency
equal
to
transfer between me and the corn at this point.
it. Is this food?
I mean, yes, but it does not look like the thing that it is.
Is it sour? It's pungent.
No, it's not sour, but it should be pungent.
Plate of dog dookie, man. I don't know what it is.
Play the dog dookie, man. This portion of chinstain.com is brought to you by playtodogdookie.org.
A dog dookie looks different on a plate, you know?
Now, what
Kinda
you
like
really
lipstick
don't
on a
want,
pig.
if you get too close to a plate of dog dookie, you might get a chin stain, and that's a chin stain you don't want to deal with.
What's out on your chin?
Is that a birthmark? No, it's a little dog dookie on my chin stain.
I don't know what that is.
It came from a playtodogdookie.org.
You know what that is? Plate of dog dookie.
The dog dookie sounds like a song that you're asking somebody to play. Play the dog dookie.
Hey, man.
Listen, when I get up there, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna put my hand down like this, and then I'm gonna come up like this. And when I do that, play the dog dookie. And then I'll do the dog dookie dance.
Play the dog dookie.
Have you
get the
ever
dog dookie dance.
coordinated with the DJ at a party in that way? Like, when I do this, do that. That's my goal for 2021, man. Coordinate with a DJ. Coordinate with the DJ.net.
You
This
want to guess?
segment of playtodogdookie.com and show
Chinstain.com is
Chinstain,
brought to you by Coordinate with the DJ.net.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. My
Promise me we will coordinate with the DJ next time we have the opportunity.
spirit is broken. I promise.
I think that's a taco.
It looks more like a taco than what it actually is.
It feels like it has like a little flair to it. Like maybe there's a chili powder.
Can I give it another?
I smell chili powder. Is that crazy?
I thought it was like, I don't know.
It looks like it might be a little tiny bit seasoned, but
Okay, I got it. Let's just guess.
okay. 3,
A little bit
Two?
seasoned.
1.
Ground beef.
Slab of meat.
Oh yeah, you're both closer, but it's salmon, and it looks not like salmon.
That looks like that looks like like a dog food salmon.
What is happening with this? Oh wow, look.
Oh.
Oh, it's got a seasoned butter. What if we
It's encased in seasoned butter.
It doesn't it only smells like the marinade. It's I think it's like Italian dressing. It smells kind of like Italian dressing.
Where'd you get this from?
Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart, the source for Italian coated salmon.
Italian coated salmon.
Okay, you have one more.
Okay.
That's good news. I don't like smelling stuff blindfolded.
It's disconcerting for you. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Well, I smell it.
I'm afraid I might get another chin stain. Well, this one's a tray.
Oh, we got a whole tray.
Yeah, maybe don't touch it. Maybe just
I touched it. but-
saw it.
What? Saw it?
As I was saying, don't touch it, Rhett was
I
touching
gained
it.
nothing from that. I'll be honest with you. Felt like a football.
What is it? Where is it?
I don't know. Part of it's over here. The part I touched.
Oh.
Is it like the bottom half of a log? It's very wide. Is it like one of those? Is this one of those logs you find in the forest?
Oh, this segment of chinstain.com is brought to you by Wide Log. You've seen a long log and you've seen a round log, but have you ever seen a wide log?
Do you ever get the feeling that your log isn't wide enough? Well, they do say that girth is the most important aspect of a log. So don't get left out. Don't get left in the dust. Go to widelog.gov. Yes, this is officially a part of the new administration's plan, is to make
I can't smell anything.
logs wider everywhere.
This
It's a wide log,
I need
right?
a hint, man.
is not edible. It is.
What's that noise?
Nothing.
What's a
You
hint?
touching it?
No.
I mean, you're touching it repeatedly. I would feel like you would get a hint. Link, you can also touch it a little.
I don't really want to touch it.
Well,
Ooh,
it is a wide log.
what is that? It's got skin.
Well, it's got clothes on it. It's in.
What?
It's clothes. It's clothes.
Ooh. What?
It's clothes.
Is that leather?
It's clothes wrapped around something. It's clothes wrapped around like a membrane of sorts.
Oh.
I mean, around like a skeleton of
Oh,
sorts.
what is that?
What is this? This could be anything.
Ah,
I think it's just a pair of overalls.
what is this?
Pair of overalls.
Yeah, it's just jeans.
Oh, it's breeches.
Oh,
Because people actually do put their jeans in the freezer to clean them instead of washing them because they think it makes the denim last longer. So some places tell you to put your jeans in the freezer instead of washing them.
Like
well,
it kills
you
anything.
You don't have
that-
to wash jeans. There was a dude who went over a year without washing his jeans, and it was like they determined you didn't need to wash jeans.
Look at this. Wow, that's a sound.
I mean, I rarely wash my jeans. Boy, put those on. You think you can get those on? 3230, man. I think you can get them on.
Get this. I mean, you're the one with the frozen taint. You'd be ready for this.
If I could get my taint in those
Hey,
jeans, I would.
this is like a Japanese game show challenge. Who can get in the frozen jeans the fastest?
Ah, yeah, that's good.
We're not gonna do it now because we're gonna do this as an episode probably.
Right. Oh, I thought that would be more satisfying. I thought it would be a gong, but it wasn't.
The crew hates it when we make up fake websites because then they, for some reason, I don't know.
Well,
we have a reason that we have to go out and buy them.
The reason's obvious. Because if we don't buy them, someone else will.
Well, it
And then
wasn't
they'll,
obvious to me.
and they'll make it into whatever they want to. And then all of a sudden we
they got free plugs.
one of the biggest shows on the internet is talking about a website that people are then going to that could be porn.
wholehalfpineapple.org.
So if we mention it, we own it.
I don't care enough to continue to do that. Maybe we revisit this policy.
No, I love this.
We're making jokes about
Hold on,
websites.
hold on.
And then we have to own them?
Here's the thing.
We can't make a joke about a website
Let
without
me just
owning it.
say these websites, and you tell me whether or not this makes you a little bit happier. BigFatEarthCruiserSeats.net. Come on, that's fun. Everybody loves that.
I'm a little happy.
Now-it's-over-here.com, and if you go to that, it's interactive. Sometimes we even make a fun website.
Now-it's-over-here.com.
What about the one you came up with? Chinstain.com. Don't you want to go? Don't you want to know what that is? It's probably just redirects to Mythical. What about playtodogdookie.com?
I don't
Yeah,
wanna go
see,
to
you're
that.
laughing. You couldn't help it. You had to laugh. What about wide-log.com?
My shoulders hurt. Don't hit it.
Okay, I didn't hit you in the chest.
All right.
It's in
Because
the
I'm
chest.
turning. But earlier you hit me in the shoulder.
Wide-log.com. That was
I'm
yours.
laughing and you hurt my shoulder.
Yes.
All right, fine.
I love fake websites.
We're gonna own fake websites forever.
I love fakewebsites.com. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I did it again. Right here at the end of the year. I just added something to someone's plate. I'm sorry.
Let's put some candy on their plate. It'll make them feel better because
Okay.
candy is delicious, of course. But is it possible to make it even more delicious by freezing it? That's what we set out to learn on November 18th, 2020. This is Which Candy is Better Frozen?
Who you talking about?
Welcome to Good Mythical More. Are the frozen versions of some of your favorite treats gonna be even more of a treat? Or will it rescue a few of these that I don't like?
Who you talking about is when we read a comment with a blank in it, and it's either about Link or about me. We guess who it was. This one is from Sasha and Tommy, who says, blank. This is all caps, by the way. Blank is the enlightened one.
Me. Jethro Tull, that's who I was thinking about. Stood on one leg and played a flute. All right, so I lost. I got to get into this. Blank is the
Hey,
enlightened
Link
one?
is the enlightened one.
Why am I the enlightened one? Seriously. What was this from? Thinking Sachin,
You might have had
Sachin Tony?
you might have had some insight into something at some
Once.
point. That was
Yeah, once at one point.
and you were enlightened.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Hey, as Link is putting those on and we're getting ready to taste these candies, we want to remind you that these Good Mythical mugs that you've been seeing for the past couple of seasons, you know, we got the orange one, the blue one, we also have a green one. We're getting rid of them. We hate them. No, we don't. It's just not that we hate them. It's that we cycle through mugs. We'd like to bring some new mugs, and we're bringing some for the next season. So if you want this mug, because everybody's like, oh, I didn't get that one. Get it now, mythical.com. It's going away forever.
Woo! You know what's about to come into your area?
Oh, my.
My butt flap. Look at this. This thing's got
This
a
is
butt
the
flap.
enlightened one, by the way.
The enlightened one's about to lighten his load. You know how he does that? He opens his butt flap. Is that it? Is there more?
Who has taken a dump in a pair of thermal underwear by just unbuttoning the button? Maybe somebody in like Antarctica?
Well, back when you had
I never had.
outhouses,
I never had outhouses.
they were not heated,
Correct.
and you would have to walk out there in this.
Yep.
You have to walk out there, and you'd be pulling it.
Yeah, you didn't want to get completely naked. Yeah.
You sit down. You wouldn't want you want to expose only the place that you have to expose.
Was it your relative or my relative that was bitten on the booty by a black widow and died?
My relative?
Yeah. Well, in an outhouse. He went out to the outhouse and he got bit on the booty by a black widow.
You said in and out.
He was
I got
he
confused.
was in an outhouse. First of all,
Ooh, look at this is thermal.
I didn't know you could really die. Like
It was my grandmother.
I've killed
on my
like
mom's side.
10 black widows in my
grandfather, I
house.
think.
see them all the time. Never saw a black widow until I got
Woo,
to California.
getting toasty in here.
Okay,
Yeah, I kind
Link,
of like this.
All these have been frozen. Those are not frozen.
I wonder if they're crunchy. A sweet tart is crunchier. A Smarties, I should call it.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
You gonna eat that one first? Because this one here, I'm going for a purple one because that's the one I like the most. Give me a frozen purple one.
That's the difference between me and you. Not only are you enlightened, but you know that there's different flavors of sweet tarts. The cold is better, man.
All I taste is soap. Like literally, this reminds me that there's still a bunch of soap in my mouth. Even though I brushed my teeth because I had lipstick all over.
Oh, you did? I thought you got it all.
Remember that? Wow.
Sour Patch Kids, man.
Smart. If you're gonna eat soap, don't follow it with Smarties because all it does is remind you that you ate soap.
Oh, that's nice.
Not much different. A frozen Smartie is just a Smartie.
Oh,
What you
Oh,
got there?
Sour Patch.
Sour Patch. So like a normal Sour Patch. Well, I like how they open.
I think it slows you down a little bit. That's the thing I need
Because they're harder?
Because I need a governor. Slow me down a little bit. You know how you're back when it was my birthday,
Ooh,
your wife
it's like a soapy Smartie.
you came over to my house with your wife, and she said, basically she said, I got you some birthday presents.
Yeah.
And because she wanted
Can
to
you
make it
toss
clear
my trash can over here? Because
that everything that she was about to give me
this just tastes like soap.
was something that she had picked out. And that became very evident once I began to
Thank
see
you.
the things that she had given me.
Yeah, she picked out the things that she likes that you also like that I would have no business even knowing exist. Oh, that's a lot harder.
But she gave me two things. One thing was a Sweet Tarts rope. Y'all know about these Sweet Tarts ropes?
I'm telling you, we know about them. They're not really ropes. They're shafts.
Well, I mean,
But they didn't want to call them that, I don't think.
Sweet Tart shafts? Yeah, that wouldn't have sold very well. Sweet Tart ropes are basically Twizzlers, but the inside of it, but they're soft and they don't taste like licorice.
And they have cream inside.
And no, they have Sweet Tarts inside.
Oh, they do?
It's just like Sweet
white.
Tart material.
Yeah, but it's white.
It's white, yes.
It's a white cream. It's a cream-filled sweet tart shaft. It is.
I would say that it is the powder made into, like, it's as much powder as it can be and still be injected. So I guess it could be a cream. But
They're powdery on the outside.
she also gave me,
Those are good. I recommend that.
and I don't know how I've never had these. I'd never had a cowtail.
Oh, yeah, we have cowtails because Christy's parents have started sending care packages because we're not able to go home and visit. And well, first of all,
They want to make sure you survive.
these frozen Sour Patch Kids,
Way better.
they're harder, but they're a lot more satisfying, I think.
There's a way to get into nerds.
Let's go for a nerd. Oh, it's up here. Lift tab to open, tuck in to close. Okay. So I'm gonna eat some regular nerds here. Oh, rainbow nerds.
Cold things are just better when it comes to candy. Candy's better cold.
I mean, there's nothing that freezes, so it's just the temperature. It doesn't change the consistency of a nerd, is what I'm saying, right?
Actually, the nerds are a lot more flavorful when they're not cold, but in a way that I don't like. I like the way it kind of masks it a little bit,
That's strange.
doesn't it?
No, don't freeze your nerds. They're not as flavorful.
Have you done
That's weird.
gummies in frozen yogurt? Gummies and ice cream? Like gummies as a topping?
Yeah, the first time, listen, we didn't have those kinds of places in North Carolina, but the first time I came out here and I went to a
Good.
fro
In
yogurt,
Greensboro we did?
not where I come from, and I was like, they got cheesecake flavored ice cream, yogurt, and I can mix it with dulce de leche, and then I can put gummy bears and all kinds of stuff in it. The first time I ever got frozen yogurt out here, it was like
I thought you were going to re-say everything that you just said.
it was like
You stalled.
$24 for just mine. Because you can't put me in front of a sweet buffet like that. You can't do that.
You got
can't
like the
do
bucket, the
You
bucket
got a
size?
$24 bucket of yogurt?
I was just like, I just get what I want. And they were like, oh, sir, it's by weight. And I was like, oh, wait.
Too late.
I didn't think about that.
I will put that back then.
Speaking of my wife, we're eating this nasty
I'm not going to eat it. but
crappy candy bar
I'm not going to eat the one that's
in
not
her
cold.
honor. Just to be reminded about how bad it is.
How did that go when you got home and discussed that with her?
The thing that made her most upset was that I forgot to bring other ones home.
This is trouble.
Break it in half.
Break it.
You know what? If you're eating it and you're not eating it against any other candy bars, it's not as bad.
I thought you were going to say if you're not eating it against the grain, and I was about to figure out like what kind of technique is he talking
If you're
about?
not eating it against
You got to
the
eat a zero bar against the grain, man. It looks like it would be good.
if you've not eaten a really good candy bar right before it, it's not bad. Frozen?
It's still pretty bad.
Frozen's better.
It's pretty though.
It's
a pretty
better.
bar.
Zero candy bar. I mean, it's begging to be frozen. I recommend it frozen, but it's not a revelation.
Good and plenty. This is one of the best candies.
Yeah, I'm a bit afraid. So those are the frozen ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my only chance of liking this. Give me one of these that's frozen.
You got to get both colors.
Okay.
There's no difference, I don't believe, but
Why? Why?
if you like black licorice, you like black licorice, man.
Says it right there. A fat-free candy.
That's why I eat it.
That's what you want? Fat-free candy? It's not bad, but
Really?
all I can taste is soap.
I really like it.
I think my senses are so dulled by the lipstick and soap that I'm like, maybe that's why you like everything. You eat soap and lipstick?
I used to.
You used to? That's it.
Well, for a long time.
You're trying to figure it out.
Do you get that when you go to the movie theater? I forgot if we talked about your movie theater orders. But that you
miss
wouldn't
the
get
movie
that
theater.
outside of the movie theater. Would you?
I don't get it. I don't get it, period. When I go to a movie theater, I get popcorn and a big Coke Zero.
Peanut butter M&M. Oops.
And
Link?
but if I'm going to get candy,
I don't get anything. I go for the movie, and I don't want to fall for their trap.
Yeah, you ask for like water in a cup. My mom
Just
used
drink
to
it out
ask
of the
for
fountain.
water
I don't
in a
even want
cup.
their cup.
Sometimes
Link's the kind
depending
of guy
on the
that
movie
would
theater.
take food in like in a bag, but he doesn't even do that.
Yeah. It's
My
just
sister-in-law,
tracking.
she'll take like a bag of Doritos in there.
I don't go to the movies to eat dinner.
I mean, she'll take like
It's a movie. I watch the movie.
a family-sized Doritos.
Who?
My sister-in-law, and start handing them out. The people like forcing them on you, like, and just like making all this noise and like, eat some Doritos. We're at the movies. And I'm like, chill out a little bit.
Judgment. How far does that go with the in-laws?
Yeah,
I like a frozen M&M. That's good. That's better.
it's better. Okay, and finally,
Save these for last. The totally in season Cadbury cream egg. I mean, is this thing?
it's always in season. Can we get a knife?
Oh, is that how we're gonna do this? Yeah.
I feel like if it's cold, it'll stay
But you're
together.
still touching the whole thing, though.
I'm clean. I just want it to be a nice.
I think you can crack it.
Oh, you can crack that one, yeah. But this is a cold one.
Now slice it down this
You want it long ways?
long ways, yeah. So we
On
both
the-
get
on the
yeah,
seam.
Yeah, on the seam. You probably can pop it. Pop it open.
Well, I tried. If I'm gonna get candy, Junior Mints.
I was a junior mint. I switched to, and this is maybe surprising, Raisinets. Because the Raisinette popcorn combination is quite lovely.
I can see that.
This right here. When I was a kid, I would eat only enough chocolate to just get to the yolk in the middle. Like I wouldn't eat the chocolate. I used to be so strange.
Used to be.
Wait, so Link, did the kids and Christy get things at the movie theater, or you will not allow anyone to get anything in the movie theater? What situation is this?
We used to fight, and then I was like, you know what? Get
used
what
to
you want.
fight.
Why am I?
Good.
I'll tell you right now, my kids are totally entitled. I mean, we go to the movies. I wonder when we'll do that again. But when we go,
That's good.
it's like everybody's
Is it
got to
better
get
than
there.
this?
Like my mom and dad might get us something, but they're like, we're gonna get a Coke for the family. We're gonna get a big Coke, and we're gonna all pass it back and forth and sip off the same straw.
There's
My kids like, we gotta have our own drink. We gotta have our own candy.
your family would share one Coke?
A big
My
one.
family would share, like my sister and I would share a drink, and my parents would share a drink. if we
Nobody
got
got their own
drinks.
drink, man. That's
Drinks,
crazy talk.
drinks were premium. Popcorn was like a big like family popcorn that you can get free refills on, and you like put napkins in your lap. That situation, that was good. But we did the water from the water fountain. But you know what it does, and this is why I asked you, Link, is you know how when your like parents are very strict about drinking underage with their kids, and then sometimes they go off to college and they just like go crazy.
Yeah.
It's that phenomenon, in my opinion, with the movie theater snacks.
I think my kids are going to go off to movie theaters.
No,
and
not
be crazy.
now that you've allowed it. Now that you've said,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
let the
choose
genie
your own
out of the bottle.
But they would have.
They'll
for
be
sure.
okay. But yeah,
As a parent, spit everywhere. Sorry.
Your kids would just be going.
Parent.
They'd be going to the movie theaters, not even watching a movie, and just getting the candy and walking out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just nuts, like milk duds, snorting milk duds.
You gotta pay. They get the ticket to the movie just to get access to the milk duds. That's real crazy. I just got some
the
Sour
Cadbury,
Patch juice in my
the
mouth.
Cadbury egg. Are they in the frozen section now? Come Easter time, because those are brilliant at a frozen temp.
Yeah.
Those are amazing. That's the true winner here. I'm glad we saved it for last. I'm glad you stuck around for it. Because you know what's up.
Thank you for that.
So freeze your Cadbury eggs when Easter rolls around.
Of course, you should be doing that.
Okay, and it's a good reminder to us.
Yes.
That we are also gonna do that.
I mean,
You can write it down. You said in this episode, so you were on record saying that your movie theater order is a popcorn and a big Coke Zero.
right.
Now this seems to really undermine this whole Coke Freestyle kit. I hate to be the one to bring
Hold
it
on.
up.
No, this doesn't undermine it. There's two possibilities.
Your Coke Freestyle caffeine-free fixation.
A big Coke Zero could have been a big caffeine-free Coke Zero because that exists, and it did exist inside the freestyle machines at one point. Or when I was 43, being caffeine-free going to bed was not as important to me. You know, it is.
I'll let you change.
It is. What I'm saying is that it
I'll let you
is so
develop as a
important to me
person.
now. I think my life may have changed that much in 5 years. Really, that much in like 1 year after that. Because for the past, you know what it is?
Okay, I'm fine with this. I was just hoping that this would somehow short circuit your fixation with the freestyle.
Because
and
November
that seems impossible.
November 18th, 2020, we were still in the middle of the pandemic. I don't think anyone was going to movies at the time. But I definitely was one of those people that like as soon as they opened them back up, I was there. Because I love
You and Tom Cruise.
Me and Tom Cruise. And at that point, post-pandemic, I think that was when I became obsessed with caffeine freeness. And now, of course, it's been taken from me, and I'm working on dealing with that. And I'm not talking about personally dealing with it, like adjusting to it. I'm talking about rectifying it.
And what rhymes with caffeine freeness?
Half green penis.
The bottom half. You gotta lift it to look under it.
Wow, that was half green penis, caffeine. What is it? What are we trying to rhyme with?
Whatever you do, don't say .com. Do not do it.
You've kind of
Do not do it.
You've kind of done it.
I didn't do it.
No, you.
I didn't do it.
People are making the connection now. People are making the connection.
Don't go there. We're not owning that one.
Yeah. And if
I'm not paying for
and
that.
by the
one.
way, if that's porn, you knew it was going to be porn.
Yeah. Right.
Now we have an episode that asks the question, what if you want to eat frozen pizza, but you don't have the time to defrost it? Yeah. From September 27th, 2019, this is still frozen pizza taste test.
Welcome to Gum of the Gamor.
Random, disturbing fact.
Random.
We always want to learn new things, so here's a random disturbing fact for you and for us. If your sweet dog loves squeaky toys, it's because it stimulates the death cries of a small prey item.
I guess I could have inferred that, but I never thought about it. Like, Jade brings when I sit on a certain couch.
Certain couch.
You know, my house is full of couches.
Right.
When I sit on a certain couch, the blue couch,
A blue couch.
Jade will come over with a squirrel
A squirrel.
that has a squeaker in it. And she'll squeak the squirrel for me to throw it at her. and it has a death cry.
Do you think that? I think she's doing it just to get your attention, so you'll throw the squirrel. I don't think that Jade is capable of killing. She may. I mean, she can be a little feisty, but I don't think she would actually kill another being. Do you think so? Give her a live squirrel and let's see what happens.
No, but she might eat my toes in my sleep. He is a wiener dog.
That's right.
All right, so frozen pizza madness has not ended. It continues because now we're going to have a frozen pizza taste test because it's just,
Why not?
it's right there in the title.
Now, I am very curious. Well, let's go ahead and bring out the first frozen pizza. But
Bring it out on the box. Is there a box?
That's all it comes in.
Okay. Well, who is this?
This is it's like a shrink wrapped disc.
Okay, so this is the order that. Okay, so this is good. So I really liked Tombstone.
Tombstone.
It has a lot of cheese.
Yeah, you gave it a 7.
Like
It was not your highest. I mean,
it wasn't as good as DiGiorno.
yeah.
But
Or as I say, DiGiorno.
yeah.
Buttery, crispy crust, zesty sauce.
I really think it has all those things: buttery, crispy crust, and zesty sauce. How is it frozen?
Have you ever eaten frozen pizza still frozen or been tempted to? Or
No, but I am tempted right now.
because like hot dogs, a lot of those, it's like, oh, I'll just eat one out of the fridge when I was a child. I'd never do that now.
Oh, this is great. Look what they just did for us, Link. They have given us a Google spreadsheet with all the scores that we gave.
Oh, then what's the point of me existing? I memorized everything. Can I ask?
We gave it a score of 13.
Do you have like
Tied for second place.
A favorite
brand
frozen pizza?
that you usually get? 'Cause I was thinking about those non-frozen ones that the grocery store and Costco make like fresh pizzas that you can get and then put in the oven.
Those are very good.
Yeah, I remember growing up.
Very
we
good.
I've never had
ever
that.
got to get that, and I remember it feeling like really fancy.
We need
that
to
existed.
rank these. So yeah, the one that you can get at Costco, they'll be big. It's like a big pizza that you could take home and bake. It's very good. I don't know what we thought about. Let's see what we thought about Kirkland's. Oh, we didn't. We gave it a pretty low score.
Well,
10.
we're gonna get to Kirkland. So Amy's. Did we get this one correct? No, we didn't.
We
What did
skewered this one.
What did we think was Amy's? Is
You
that
said
what
it
you were
was-
saying?
You said it
didn't
was
like
Kirkland.
this one. You said it tasted like bad.
Basil-y.
But no, not basil. That was another one.
That was number 4 that you thought
that was
Amy's.
Kirkland. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still bad.
Still bad.
I've seen this in our freezer though.
Here at work?
No, in my home freezer. Apparently my kids enjoy it.
Somebody said freezer?
Oh, you back for another burn?
Hi, Link. Sorry I hit you. Got more burns now.
Oh, he's back with more burns.
I got more burns on the cart.
All right.
Hey, Link, are you an ice pop? You got a real stick up your butt.
Ooh.
Freezer burn!
Wow, man, that was good. That was a good one.
Amy's.
That one was
Amy's,
directed only at Link.
Amy sucks.
Tombstone's very good frozen because the thinner crust is better frozen.
Yeah, so that's better.
Now we got DiGiorno.
DiGiorno.
Yes, gravity still exists.
Trying to move that there so we can see the packaging.
Oh man, it's
I thought that I was actually wrong about the crust of DiGiorno. There's not a big crust.
It's
No,
a
in reality,
Or-
yeah.
It does
it's
pump up?
made,
yeah. Do you notice the word right before crust on the box?
rising.
Ah.
But that's okay. So yeah, I see the picture, but I was just looking at this and it didn't seem like it did it.
well, because you gotta bake it for it to rut.
Yeah, see that right there?
You know.
It pokes out and goes up.
Ah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm having a difficult time because this one is more frozen. Because there's more sauce.
It's good frozen though. I think I might start this. Might start doing this. Oh, the dough. I thought you liked the doughiness of
I
things.
love that. I love the
What are you complaining about?
unrisen crust, but the frozen sauce is biting through ice, and that is giving me the goosebumps
Because you're enjoying yourself.
in a bad way.
All
Kind
right.
of like I'm ready for attack. DiGiorno is definitely the best, better than the Tombstone because I like that. Could I say it's raw? It's more it's unrisen, pre-risen crust.
Okay. Now this
do
was
that
the
over
one
there.
that you said had basil in it, and I took that. It was its own thing, and that's when
Good gracious,
I
that's
took
a
the
big
bait
box.
on that one.
Do you disagree?
No, it was unique. It is unique.
That's a fluffy. It's kind of like bread because it's thawed a little bit.
So Josh,
Yes.
is there a difference in what's happening with the doughs here? Because this seems like it's already cooked.
Yeah, I think some of them are par cooked, which is the difference in DiGiorno is it's actually raw and it's rising when you
Right.
bake
Yeah.
it.
This is a raw dough, like, and that's why it's so like soft.
So it doesn't
pliable.
it doesn't keep as long or something.
I don't know.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. It's frozen.
It
So if
doesn't
you like raw dough, like me, then you're gonna love
So
DiGiorno.
and par cooked just means cooked a little bit to create some sort of structure to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I should go into the pizza business. As much as I can guess about pizzas.
I may have to taste the Tombstone again to know how good the Kirkland is. Now this sad stuff here.
Yeah.
What's the
We gave a really low score to that. I want to
The Totino's
apologize to
lost.
Tombstone for liking you so much and thinking that you were Totino's. And we did get this one right? When we
Yeah.
guessed it the second time, because I was like, oh, that's that
Yeah,
very
it was the
distinct pizza
cheapest
roll
one.
taste.
the crust tastes like a cracker.
I'm back.
Oh look, Freezer Burn's back.
Freezer Burn's back. He's got another card.
Got
Let's
another
hear it.
card. Red, you're like the contents of my freezer in a blackout. Rapidly expiring. Freezer burn.
You really got to think about these. That's the thing I like about Freezer Burns is it takes you a second and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Freezer Burn.
Speaking of delivery, I think it has something to do with the delivery.
This is really, really awful, and it's also, you can see why it's so cheap. I mean, look, there's barely any sauce on that, and then the cheese looks like cheese. They used cheese for something else, and then they got the cheese off of the floor for the
Swept
main
it up.
thing
Yep.
and put it into that.
Look at this red baron, that dirty dog flying through the sky, dropping pizza toppings.
Is that what happens in the? Now, Ellie reminded me that isn't what happens in the Red Baron commercials. In the Red Baron commercials, it's a moms. Moms are heavily
It's a
featured.
moms?
It's it's a moms every time.
And leather jackets.
Bomber jackets.
Ugh.
You know what? Somebody found out that they were going to be the Baroness of Red Baron, and it was a life-changing moment for that mom when she came home that day. She's like, "Kids, I have an announcement. Everybody gather around."
I think she's CGI, man. AI.
No, she's a real woman. She probably lives in Encino. She's done some commercial work, but then when she became the Baroness, like now, when she's picking up her kids, everybody's like, "It's the Baroness."
Here's what happened. She brought her kids in for an audition for something, and they were like, why don't you stick around? Can you read some lines for us, Mom? We kind of need a mom for something, too.
They were like, "We're going to change our whole campaign." That's
She's
not.
like, I'm not here for me. I'm here for my 4-year-old Angelica. It's like, just give us a chance. And then next thing you know, she's the Baroness.
Oh, her name is Stephanie Kurtzaba.
Katsuba.
Hold on. Does she live in Encino? Look at her wiki.
Let's find her exact address.
Does she have a wiki?
This is not fabulous.
Oh, she's got a wiki. Of course she's got a wiki. Second entry. Click on it. She lives in New York.
She was raised in Omaha.
What?
She graduated from Omaha
so
Central
confusing.
High School. She performed in local theater productions. Her
She
first
married-
role at the age of 10 was as an orphan pickpocket in Oliver.
She has a recurring role as Olivia on The Good Wife on CBS, as a cult member Sabrina on The Leftovers on HBO, and on the Paramount Network miniseries Waco I've seen Waco. I enjoyed Waco. She has also appeared on Law and Order SVU.
Does she always have a bomber jacket
Who
on?
hasn't? What?
You heard me.
She's from New York. She lives in New York via Nebraska. This is making me rethink the whole Red Baroness thing. I bet you she likes Encino, though. I bet you she's been there.
Let's read about her personal life.
She married Joshua Coakley. Let's read it together.
In 2005, they met when Kurt Zuba was performing in a show at the Alley Theater in Houston, and Coakley was working on the show in the props department. How sweet.
They live in New York
City
and have two sons who love to eat Red Baron pizza. They love to eat Red Baron pizza so much that she auditioned to become the Baroness that you now know and love from the Red Baron commercials.
Her maternal grandparents built the bowling alley in 1955 in Omaha.
They did. She co-owns it. She co-owns it?
West Lanes.
This woman owns a bowling alley.
You know what? Mrs. Kurt Zuba,
Anytime you want to.
we would like to issue first is an apology.
We've invited a lot of people on the show.
We've
never gotten anybody. Come on.
We would like to extend a humble invitation for you to come on our show. It's called
Yeah.
Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
This is not it. This is Good Mythical Morning.
We
show
invited
after
Scott Bakula. He didn't respond. Who else have we invited on the show from Good Mythical More?
That guy is the voiceover.
Yeah, the voiceover guy. Who was that?
show. The Battleship guy, he came on the podcast.
No, we did him. I mean, we invited him onto the show. He was on the podcast.
So-
Dave Andreas.
So,
Andrea.
Mrs. Kurt Zuba, can I call you Stephanie? Stephanie. Anytime you'd like, we would love to have you on Good Mythical Morning, and we'll give you the Red Baroness treatment.
But we will not allow you to wear your bomber jacket because then it would become a sponsorship deal.
Right. This is not a sponsor thing. This
Yeah.
is just about
Yeah. This is just about you.
being friends.
Yeah. This is about bowling, really, is what it's about.
Right. We want free bowling in Omaha. We didn't like any of those.
No.
So nothing to report there.
Not the best
nothing
way,
to write down.
Not the best way to experience a frozen pizza. I will say, we had that little discussion about the Red Baron actress, Stephanie Kurtzaba. And we talked about her on this, and then that weekend, she emailed us because we were basically saying we'd love to have her on the show.
She said she'd love to come on the show.
And then we really don't know what happened. We feel like we dropped the big red ball.
Yeah, we were going
it's
to
been a
roll
while.
out the Red Baron carpet for her.
I don't
and-
know if there was a logistical issue or I mean, at this point, does it feel like we need to resurrect this or is it
No.
too far gone?
I think it just calls for an apology.
I think, Stephanie, we are very, very sorry.
Yep. We're sorry that didn't happen, Stephanie.
We're sorry
That's on us.
We treated you like the leftovers because you're actually a good wife.
and we
She
would,
was also on the Good Wife and the Leftovers.
we would
And this morning when we wake up in Waco, I'm trying to do all the things that she's done.
to make
very
up for it,
accomplished
Stephanie,
actress.
we would like to extend an invitation for you to come on the show again, but we can't. Because too much time has passed.
And here's the thing, Stephanie.
We could, but
we
we're not
should
going
have done
to.
it at the time. But
Yeah,
now that is this deep into a marathon.
Yeah, it's just
It's the kind of thing that if we had you on now, it would be
weird for all of us.
We have a lot of people who watch the show and watch it forever, but we also have a fair amount of audience turnover. And I think the amount of turnover that we have experienced between then and now is probably doesn't really warrant reintroducing you.
And I'm
So
sure
really-
you're too angry at us to accept
you probably would say no.
invitation anyway.
Here's the thing. Really, what you
And you should
provide
be.
for us is a lesson. Next time we invite someone on the program, that is
Right.
what this is, it's a program, and they immediately email us, we will actually make it happen.
but still probably not.
Come on. Come on.
I mean,
we
it's
will.
just, but we're just,
We will.
You know, it's like I would rather just keep .comming it up.
So now you love the fake
I
websites.
don't. I'm just saying this is even worse than that.
But how cool
Saying
would it have
every
been
time we invite someone and they respond, we're gonna
if we say we want someone? We're not taking requests.
Okay.
If we say we want somebody on the show and then they say they'll be on, we
Yeah.
should fulfill that.
Yep, personally.
Yeah.
All right. .com.
Case closed. Oh God.
So far in this marathon, you've seen us put a lot of frozen stuff in our faces. But how about putting some frozen stuff on our faces?
How about it? From January 31st, 2022, this is testing frozen facial products.
Welcome to Good Mythical More. We're gonna freeze our faces off in the name of beauty.
But
with
first,
these products.
We're going to define this word. Scopathesia. 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 Scopathesia.
Scopathesia.
Scopathesia. So
This
anesthesia.
is when you gargle and then you forget everything. With Scope, not a sponsor.
this is a sponsored problem.
Yeah. It's I don't want to say that Scope causes this type of amnesia only, but it became associated with Scope, and it's Scope hasn't been happy about it.
No, this isn't. I'm using the Latin terms. Scope is to do with vision. Asia is is a condition. Scopa. This is a condition in which you start seeing.
Tunnel vision.
You start seeing something. You start seeing little versions of yourself
Okay.
in your periphery.
Okay. The feeling that
That
you're being watched by yourself in the periphery.
That's pretty good.
The feeling that you're being watched. I have that feeling right now.
We're going to try some
Well, I've already said what we're going to
ice
try.
things, starting with frozen facial cream.
So open that up, Red. It contains genuine Icelandic water. Strong hydrating effects for sensitive skin.
Yeah, so hydrating and so cold that
Oh
it's
my
literally
gosh.
frozen. Was this a?
Well,
It says frozen cream.
it says freezer-friendly moisturizer for face can be used at room temperature as a soft gel or placed in the freezer for 4 hours for cool relief of
How many hours did y'all?
sun-exposed skin.
How many hours?
I
did
mean,
y'all-
after 4 hours.
oh, I got some loose.
Well, look, it shows the texture transforms.
I got some loose.
This is what it's supposed to be like after 5 hours.
Ice crystals. Woo, that's cold. Woo!
And you can put, like, if my neck was kind of red.
One right here. Under
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm saving my face for True Love, which is another one of these products. But the sunscreen back here,
I'm just doing, that's really not what this intended for. So I'm putting it, I'm just putting it under one of my eyes and see if it depuffs my right eye.
it's super hydrating. It shrinks pores, but the combination of it feeling icy and then going on, it's kind of goopy.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I didn't put it all over my neck.
What did you say it feels like? Or it doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't feel like something's like doing something.
Well, it
It's
probably
like a
is. though.
cold goop.
Like it doesn't feel like a menthol type
No.
of feeling.
No, it's just cold.
Nope.
Have you guys used any of this stuff before?
No.
Or like not this in particular?
I have
but-
this exact same product, same brand and everything in my freezer.
And you use it?
I've used it maybe 3 times in the past 3 years,
So,
but it's there just in case.
well, you
You know, I get like very tired looking and like get like bags under my eyes, and so sometimes I'll do that, but most of the time I just don't worry about it.
Did you use
So this one
those,
costs $15. We're not gonna go with that one.
Do you use those like
Next.
under eye?
I
Packs?
started
Do
to
we have
use
any of
those.
Oh, those are the pure ones?
I started to use those once we started doing Buddy System, and
the ones near you, Link. The
and
nearest ones.
Anna, you know, who was doing makeup, was like, "You should use these." And I was like, "Okay."
Now-
so yeah, so occasionally I'll just do those cold under eye things, but
I think that's what the black box is.
Stevie, they told us to go in a specific order.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah. And they want us to do the cryo rubber face mask next.
Okay.
Oh, because things are going to progressively ruin your face, I think.
I guess.
Great.
So,
This looks super cool.
cryo rubber face mask, $13 on Amazon. A firming two-step rubber mask that is scary looking on the cover.
Two-step.
It lowers the skin's temperature to increase blood flow and absorption of powerful
Step 1,
active ingredients.
soothing ampule.
Oh, is that step 1?
Yep. So you take this and you put it on any place that you want cold stuff, like maybe your neck.
I'm definitely gonna put this on under my eyes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go left eye on this one.
The brand is Dr. Jart.
Dr. Jart.
Oh, yeah. So let me see if I can get this stuff to come out. Oh, there it is.
I don't think you have to squeeze it directly onto your face.
Oh, that feels good though.
Okay. And then
I'm ready to play football or baseball,
step
whichever.
2.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cold.
well, this thing is...
Do I rub it in?
Oh, this thing is so cold. Oh, man, this is gonna be so cold.
This has got to be the coldest.
Is there... Okay, that's for the mouth. Oh, gosh. You need to get hold of this, man. It'll make you a superhero.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get so much younger. We're gonna look like we just started this show.
It's so cold! Oh my gosh, that's cold!
Can't wait to get in on that.
Oh my goodness! And then, if you want to get some on the bottom part of your face, just to make sure that you're taking care of business. Oh, it's melting all over me.
Oh! Holy!
It's not sticking to my. Oh, it just.
Hey, it's cold.
It just went. It just went in my eyes.
It's cold. What is this part? I can't find another part. Oh gosh.
That feels like it's doing something.
Oh, it's freezing my face off, man. It hurts.
Your face hasn't heated it up yet?
No. Oh, that's nice.
That feels like it would work.
Oh, that's nice.
Do I look younger?
Can you explain why the front of the thing? Is there an additional thing that makes you actually look like the front of the thing? Like, why does the front of the thing look so cool and like?
That's just pure advertising. It also doesn't come with a thermometer that you put in your mouth.
I'm bummed.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was like you got like a blue rubber baby face.
I know it was scary. This is actually
Well, this is
refreshing.
this is technically blue. I think that's working. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, what do we have? Scroll that to okay.
Invigorating.
Okay, so we have the Jade Roller Set. Is that this?
I got to keep my
this?
chin up to keep this.
Is that
on.
this?
Oh man! Wow.
Ooh, look at
This
this.
could take the place of coffee, man. If I did this every afternoon,
I doubt it.
you do this in the morning or before you go to bed.
I don't really know what you do with this part.
I think you do it before you want to before you go out for your day, like before you apply makeup, like
Yeah,
because
this
it's all
part I
meant to
know.
like reduce the puffiness.
Oh, really?
In
Take the curves.
Oh, rub this on your face. It's cold.
I rub it on my goozle.
Oh, okay, so this is kind of like the thing that I already have, but just fancier.
You swipe it like.
Oh yeah.
Am I de-aging? Do I look 40 yet?
You look whiter.
Whiter.
Whiter. You're making you shiny. Oh, that's good. Hey, quick reminder. Check out our podcast, Ear Biscuits, where it's like this, but in like conversation form.
And there's no facial stuff.
There's a lot of, just a lot of face melting, oversharing. I would describe it as that. Two lifelong friends talking about life for a long time. You into that? I do feel like my face is slowly melting off.
Oh, under eye mask. Is that this? This is what Stevie wanted us to get to.
Well, it's
Smells
not that
good,
I
too.
wanted you to get to it because you've already done it. I didn't know
Do
if that
you
was
use
it.
these ever?
I have. They feel great when you put them in the freezer and you put them on, but then I just don't know if they actually do
I never am
anything.
like, I can tell that I've done something
Yeah.
that was worth paying for.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
It's just rubber. It's just frozen rubber. I like that.
What?
I can't use my.
I've never done it like this where they were in the freezer. Oh my gosh. This could be a superhero. I'm anti-aging man. You can pretty much tell who I am. I'm just trying to look a little bit younger just today.
How'd you get that puppy out of there?
I'm gonna be hanging with a slightly younger crowd today and I want to fit in.
Oh, it's on the other side.
I don't want them to know how old I am. I want them to look at my crystal washed hoodie and to think I'm 29. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Oh
yeah, that is colder than balls.
My name is Talbert and I'm 29. Oh crap, I forgot to take off my anti-aging mask when I joined the kids.
Oh, my upper cheeks are colder than a witch's teats. Oh, put that on there.
I could fit in with a younger crowd like this. Like, I'm just telling you right now, there's a dude on TikTok right now who's doing this unironically. Who's doing exactly the look that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Is he 44?
no, he's either 14, at most 24. But he's biting his lip a little bit.
Biting that lip.
Yeah. You can't even see when I bite my lip. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. Oh, this is 24 karat gold. Oh, talk about TikTok.
Is it really? Collagen stimulates and regenerates skin cells. Oh man, there you go. You're full TikTok now, man.
My name's Talbert. My name's Talbert. I'm 29.
Stop looking at yourself, man.
Oh, God.
That's what TikTokers do. They can only look at themselves.
Look, when I breathe in, oh, God, it tastes horrible. Is that safe? Read the back.
Hyaluronic acid will make you stupid if you eat it. No, provides instant and long-lasting hydration to the skin around the eyes. If you can put it around your eyes, you can put it in
You
the
can
mouth.
put it in your mouth. Yeah.
Ooh, that feels good.
And finally,
The ice roller.
again, like I said, I got one of these. Anytime you want one, you can just use the one that you have. But I'll go in there if I'm like looking especially haggard. And I'll be like, I'll just do this a little bit before I walk out the door. Oh, yeah. It feels good.
It feels good. If it feels good, do it. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it.
I like that.
This is great. After eating all that fried food, now I feel healthy again. Do you still have a frozen eye roller in your freezer?
I think what I have now is I have a frozen. It's just a mask. You just put on your eyes.
Do you use it?
Very rarely. There might be a day when I wake up and I'm like, boy, I'm especially puffy today.
Because it's behind a steak or something? I mean, where is it? Every time you open your freezer, is it there?
No, it's in a. There's two of them. They came in a pack of two. They're frozen. They're like a gel-like thing.
Yeah.
And then you put them inside a freezer bag that it comes with, and you put it on a little shelf inside the freezer, so there's nothing next to it, except those other things that you like put in coolers to freeze things. Mm-hmm. And then it's just there, and I'll be like, "Oh, you had a really salty meal too late last night, and you're going to be on camera tomorrow, and you're 48, and it's starting to show." So then you put that on, and then it basically doesn't seem to do much. Let's just be honest. I don't know. I don't think it makes that big of a difference.
Okay, what about lymphatic drainage exercises?
Jesse was talking about those.
Like just like rubbing. I started
You like touching your face.
when I scrub my body with my scrubber. The place that I start is here, and I've incorporated a lymphatic drainage oriented scrub, so I'm washing and draining myself at the same time.
I don't know anything about it, but I believe in my
Right.
heart that it's BS.
Right.
That's just my opinion is there's probably nothing that's happening. That's just my opinion, and I'm probably wrong.
I'm washing my neck. I might as well wash it in a lymphatic drainage conducive.
But where are you
manner.
draining it to?
Down.
You got where is it coming out of a port?
I don't know.
Where's it going?
Down. Dude.
Where though?
The other places.
No, your finger is going on it, and then it's going right back to where it was.
No, it's not.
That's
dude.
what's happening.
No, it's not. People can feel it. And
Oh,
there's
people can feel a lot of
And there's
things.
videos of like people of the results or something.
People think they feel the energy coming from the earth through their bare feet. People think a lot of things,
Yeah.
bro.
And some of those people work for us.
Yeah, I know.
Let's not offend anybody.
We are in Los Angeles. It's fine. And finally, we're closing it out with the pinnacle of frozen foods, ice.
Ha!
This is What's the Best Type of Ice? From August 20th, 2021.
Welcome to Good Mythical More. There is an ice for every beverage and every occasion. Let's see if we can determine what it is.
But first, let's give a $30 gift card to mythical.com to Jazzy for repping that GMM merch in the wild with hashtag merchacality.
Hoodie so cozy. I love it so much. You're gonna get some other stuff to go with it.
Wow,
Still
yes.
doing the singing thing, you know?
And once you start, you really can't stop.
Okay, so the crew has been surveyed, right, Stevie?
Yes.
And they've given their opinion on
Well, do you want to go through the various different ices that are in front of you?
what type of ice works with all different types of beverage.
Starting on my side, we've got Crescent Ice, which is from a typical ice
Fridge.
maker in the fridge. This is a weird shape, though. Like mine at home is not that short. I got
it's-
longer.
Mine's a little bit longer, but it's still the same
But you know
principle.
what it is. Crushed ice that you would get from like the thing on the front of the fridge that would take this ice and crush it and put
You
it
know
into
what
your
I hate,
cup.
man?
I believe we're calling that flake, by the way.
Calling it flaked?
I mean, on
Flake.
Some fridges call it crushed. And
Yeah.
What were you about to say?
I hate it when I go to get water and ice comes out, and I hate it even more when flakes come out because they go everywhere. Like we never do flakes at our house.
You want this to come out of the
I
thing.
want that to come out.
I don't even have one of those on my fridge.
I only want water to come out.
I don't even have one on my fridge. I can't get ice out of my fridge unless I reach down into the thing.
I've noticed.
Yeah. Well, because you know why? It takes up a lot of room in your fridge. And we like food more than we like ice.
You know what you need? Another fridge.
Well, there's one of those downstairs.
Well,
I mean, but that also doesn't do that.
this right here, it's melting some, but this is the little crunchy barrel ice.
Nuggets.
Nugget ice.
Nuggets, you can get it at Sonic. You can also get it at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf.
Yes, you can.
And then we've got like ice tray ice,
Cubes.
ice cubes.
Cubes.
Right, so
Thank
what's
you for
our-
clarifying and changing the name of all of them.
Well, yeah,
our
as we
first
go
round.
through this, I wanted everyone to know what we were talking about. So, yeah, we're starting with plain water. So your job is to guess what the majority of the crew, the majority of the crew chose as their preference for water.
My preference is no ice in water.
Yeah, yep.
They just say that, but I
It's a
don't
trick
believe that's
question,
an option.
And we agree. So that's the correct answer. It's hard to not go with the crunchy for any liquid.
I agree.
I think it's so good.
It's so superior to the rest. Because there's like so much of it. I feel like it ices just every little molecule, and then you could just crunch on it forever.
Let me just say, and I don't know if this is physically correct. I think that this ice, when put in water, but not necessarily put in soda, has a tendency to turn into a snowball that kind of bunches up and hits you in the nose when you try to drink it. So I'm gonna go with they wanted Crescent ice because
I think that is the best choice.
because crushed ice and water, I don't know, it's just too close.
The shape of the crescents, just it lets the water go around it.
Yeah, I'm
we're
going with
So you're
Crescent.
both going crescent.
Yeah.
63% of the crew polled went with cube. In fact, crescent was the least picked situation.
Really?
Well, it tied with flake. I'm not going to choose flake for anything.
I understand the cube. I guess cube for the same reason. It was just so far away from me that I forgot about it.
But they're it's like squared or rounded, and it doesn't allow as much flow. So you're wrong, guys. It was crescent. That was the correct answer.
Okay. All right. What else?
It's interesting that you said ice tray ice because in my mind, there's something like slightly fancier about cubed ice to the crescent ice. And maybe that's because the crescent ice is so easily gettable out of a freezer.
Chisel that for us.
You know, like you'll see cubes in fancy cocktails.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like big
usually
cubes.
larger cubes, but yeah.
This is Coke, right?
Coke.
I mean, just as a reminder, the cube,
This has gotta be
the
it.
crunchy crunch barrel cube nugget ice.
The barrels. Sonic barrels.
It just does something for me.
Oh, it's so good. That's it. And it just looks good. Now, you got to drink it pretty fast.
But
I
we
do
got-
think it melts
We
quick.
need to see if my theory is right.
If you throw it. You having trouble with Chris's? Chris, sound guy's listening to the crunching of the ice.
Look! It turned into one block. See how it does that in this?
It didn't quite, but I know.
Look! It stayed into one thing, whereas in the Coke, look at that.
Because of the effervescence.
Look at that. You see that? Look how it formed one big cube in the water and not in the Coke.
Yeah, it didn't. You're right. All right, we're going with the crushy crunchy.
I completely and totally agree with going with Nugget, and somehow 52% of the crew picked Cube, followed by Nugget. Cube. How could you?
I don't know.
How
Do we
could
have
you?
any of those folks who said cubed in here?
We got a Cubert. No one wants to own it.
Because what's the argument for cubed being best in Coke?
First option to vote on. I think it's denser, so it melts slower. It might keep your drink colder longer, in theory.
Well, because I know that we have another round where we're going to talk about cocktail, and I don't know what it is that makes cubed ice work better for a cocktail than it does for a Coke. I haven't really thought about this. I've never explored this.
Sprite.
Look what I found.
Sprite.
Again,
I mean, why would it not just be
every soft
Nugget
drink
again?
should be the Nugget.
Yeah, but it looks like water though. Does that mean anything?
I never use this for anything, but some people who like to chew ice and they can't get their hands on this can create this in their own fridge. So I do think that there's an affinity group for the shards.
The argument
But
for
it's too unpredictable for me.
the argument for the nugget ice not being good would be that it being broken up so much causes it to melt more quickly, which means you get a more watered down beverage, and so you lose the taste a little bit.
Yeah.
So I can see somebody making that argument and saying that cubed would work best. But
Bless you.
if
Bless
the
you.
crew voted differently for Coke and for Sprite, then you're all psychopaths.
Yeah, so we're sticking to our guns here.
We're going to say that you chose cubed again.
Yeah, good news. They did do the exact same thing. Somehow they picked Cube over
You guys are
Nugget.
consistently wrong.
But Crescent no one likes Crescent ice. I feel bad for it.
Well, it's just
It's boring.
yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
You know, it's
And it gets stuck on the side. You know what I'm saying? It like fits on the side, and then that hits you on the lip, and it's like Crescent ice.
Chew it. You can't really put it in your mouth.
Well, you can. I'll bite ice like this.
you know what a crescent ice is really good for? An ice pack. It's got that rounded edge, and it's got a flat edge. So depending on your wound, you can really focus some flat edges or some rounded edges. So it contours to the body.
You've been icing wounds lately?
I've been icing wounds. I'm a wound icer. All right, get rid of this, and we're bringing in the Is this tea?
Tea.
Now, I mean, this just feels like
I think this for the nostalgia factor.
right.
I think for
Gotta
nostalgia
go for
factor,
the home cubes.
I think you got to go for these. I think you got to go for Crescent.
Well,
I mean,
ice- if
this
you want-
maybe even older school is an ice tray.
yeah, because it's ice. So I'm going ice tray for the nostalgia.
I'll go with that. I'll go with ice tray.
Yeah, they went with cubed again, followed by crescent though.
course, they
Followed
love
by
cubed.
crescent.
They love cubed. Crescent in 7%.
We got one flake in there.
Yeah, flake is not. Yeah, the good thing about flake, I'm saying flake, but I meant to say the nuggets. Nuggets work really well with fizz. It's like something about that. The crunchiness plus the fizz together is just a very fun experience.
Hey, you know something that I want to talk about right now?
No, I don't have a clue.
The fact that all of Mythical's hair and skincare products use natural, cruelty-free formulas.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That means you can have peace of mind while you keep yourself looking good. And if you haven't already, try out our beard, hair, and lip products, which you can get at mythical.com or on Amazon.
You know, we don't talk about our grooming line enough for as good as it is.
That's true.
I mean, there's no cruelty involved.
That's right.
You know, it's like.
I mean, you could probably hurt somebody with this. You could be cruel to someone with this. I could probably slit your throat with this. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you could be
Which would be
cruel
a
with
very
it.
cruel thing to do.
But it's not cruel.
But it was not. No one was thinking about that when it was being made, and it was not. No animals were harmed or even tested. So I don't know what this is going to do to animals because we didn't test it on them. I mean, just to be completely honest with
yeah,
you,
you can do that.
if
but
your
we're
dog
not.
gets into this stuff, it may be over because we were not willing to test it to find out.
It won't kill your dog.
That's not how it
think.
works. It's totally safe. It's all natural, and there's a musical comb.
Get your candy milk lip balm, peanut butter peppermint, peculiarly perfect. Nice. Mythical.com and on Amazon Prime shipping. Leave us a review on Amazon if you've gotten these products. We're super proud of them, so we're confident that you will be too. So leave us a review, okay?
Okay.
Here's a weird one for ice. Milk.
Oh,
Milk.
I will say the bulk of the crew refused
Yeah.
to
Good.
answer
I'm about to
this.
say
So
you're
there's only
psychopaths if you want ice in your milk.
there's only 3 people who voted, and I also have all of their names.
Okay.
Oh,
So
good.
let's guess
Give
who
me the
voted.
names. Give me the names. I'll
Ice
tell you
and
what they
milk.
voted for.
Emily, Michaela, and Mike, but we have several. Who's the Mike? Paisley. Okay.
So,
Emily, Paisley, and
Michaela is
Michaela.
right there.
Michaela, do you actually drink milk iced?
No.
But
But you felt obligated to vote.
Yeah, I felt bad that nobody else voted.
Okay.
yeah, so
It needs
I wonder if
I mean, it seems gross to put the little cubes.
I
in
think
there.
it's got to be
It's gotta be the biggest one.
cubes because you want the least amount of meltage.
Yeah.
So you think most of those 3 people chose the cubes?
Yes.
It is the right answer.
Okay.
2 out of 3.
If you have to ice
You
it.
you are correct. Emily and Paisley chose the cubes, but Michaela did not.
Michaela chose the crescent.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Why do you choose the crescent since you're here?
the shape.
You like the shape?
I like the shape in ice, hypothetically.
Hypothetically, you would never do it, but
You've never
hypothetically,
done
you
it,
like
but
the
I mean-
idea of it.
Better in ice than a big giant cube.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't really.
But
see
what's
it.
the point of putting ice in milk?
Whoa! Levitated ice cube! I'm scared.
Hold on.
I'm scared.
I don't even know what just happened.
It's still happening, man.
How is it doing that? How is the ice just hanging onto the side?
It doesn't. It's abstaining too, just like most of the.
Yes.
I am
like,
not
don't do
going
it. I live for just a moment. Don't put me in milk.
This is not how I wanted to go out.
Okay, as long as you can hold on, you're good.
All right. Let's
Oh, I'm getting some good points from Emily via Slack. Emily, are you
Okay.
on chat? Can you talk?
Yeah, I'm here.
Please share. I mean, I can see that.
Emily.
Yeah, I mean, An iced latte is essentially just iced milk with a little brown in it.
Don't ruin this for us.
Okay. You're calling an iced latte brown milk. Is that your argument?
You are right, though.
Well,
you are
I think I
right
meant to
that
say with a little coffee in it, but it came out the way it did, you know?
you're not wrong about this. You're not wrong that there's essentially, especially if you get a lot of cream in like an iced coffee, that you are basically doing iced milk in that situation. And I gotta say, I have done that, and I felt nothing when I did it.
I have to say, Emily, that the colder the milk, the better the milk. So.
You convinced the ice cube. You convinced the ice cube was like,
You know
okay,
what?
all right, you're
Emily-
right.
Emily convinced me, and I convinced the ice cube.
Wow, you just hey, listen.
Thank
you
you,
just
Emily.
you just changed the will of ice.
Good job.
It's all
You
know,
made ice change its ice mind.
I got to give Emily half the credit for that. Orange juice.
This we had a little bit more of an uptick in participation to 12 people, and I don't have their names, but that was like a third of the people
This
who
is still
participated.
pretty psycho to
in other
do this.
But warm OJ is almost as bad as warm milk. Not as bad.
But you always just get it out of the fridge
And,
and drink it pretty fast if you're me.
screwdriver.
You're right.
So that's vodka.
It's vodka and orange juice and ice.
Gotta have that ice. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the shards because I like the idea of drinking the smaller shards
pulp?
with the OJ.
Are you a pulp or a no pulp?
I'm a no pulp, but I like it being so cold that it stays cold going all the way down.
I think this is cubed because of the cocktail association.
There's one more that is the top one that both of you have.
Crescent?
Yeah,
Well, maybe because you always get this from your fridge and it's just right there and
that makes sense.
I like a little crushy. in my-
nobody said nugget. It's funny
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
humans make decisions that is based on intuition and feel, not necessarily like we have an interpretation of why this would work this way, but I don't know if anyone could explain it. She's like, I don't know, nuggets in orange juice. That sounds bad, but nuggets and Coke. Oh yeah, that's great.
Are you a pulp, Brett?
Yeah, because I like to eat, and it feels like
Yeah.
eating oranges.
I'm a pulp too.
Nobody likes flakes.
Chase is a pulp too.
Flake has not been voted for anything, right?
No, Flake hasn't won anything.
And finally, we have a Moscow Mule.
Sans the alcohol, YouTube.
No alcohol in this Moscow
Now,
Mule.
clearly, Cubed won this one, but let's explore why Cubed is the best, and let's explore why when you go to a fancy place and they give you a cocktail that's got one big ice cube.
That's cool.
Our friend Mike, Science Mike. He's quite, as you can imagine, because he's this
likes
sort of
to-
like a mad scientist.
he likes to mix a
He's
drink.
a really good cocktail mixer as well.
Yeah.
And he gave me a drink the other day that had one of those big ice cubes at his house. Like, how's he making one of those big ice cubes at his house?
I think you have to buy them. I mean,
You buy the mold because you can also buy a big cylindrical mold, which is another cocktail favorite.
oh,
So yeah, anybody who's really into cocktails has that
it's
ice.
thick and cold, and I think it reduces melting.
It's
as much
just
as
the
possible.
surface area is lower, so it reduces meltage.
Chris and I ate at a fancy place downtown, and they had really huge, fancy ice, and we were asking them about it, and they
Tell me about your ice.
they do not. Well, what we learned was by asking that they do not make it on premises. They buy big ice cubes from a special supplier.
Because
Well, I think if it's clear,
it's
Yeah.
really hard to do the clear kind.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's really hard to do. It's a special process to get it to be completely clear. And super, super fancy places downtown have the full
Well, who's to say I wasn't there?
spherical ice. Total sphere.
That's nice when it's
Woo! That is just special if you get one of those.
just like, and if if you swallowed it and started choking on it,
You just wait.
that'd be the best advice.
You you said cube, which is correct, but there's a tie between two. And I think it's pretty obvious what the tie is.
Well, it's got to be crescent.
No. In a Moscow Mule?
Nuggets?
Yes.
Why?
So
why?
you're a fan of this?
Yeah, a lot of fancy
Why?
cocktail places will serve nugget ice.
I didn't know that.
But
Yeah.
why?
I don't know.
For any drink or specifically a Moscow
Specific
Mule?
drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
But-
We solved problems.
You know
today.
what? Kiss your ice supplier today.
Let's see if I can get a piece of ice to land on the rim again. It'll never happen.
Controversial more. Have you put ice in milk since then?
No.
Emily did make a good argument. You know, iced latte basically just
I don't get a lot
Ice
of
and
ice.
brown
I don't
milk?
get a lot of iced lattes. You do though. So you probably have done this.
yeah.
You've iced your milk.
No, I haven't, because I'm not drinking milk. I mean, when I went home for Thanksgiving, my mom surprised me and Lando with some Food Lion chocolate milk, which was always my favorite brand of chocolate
Is
milk.
it in the glass or is it in the carton?
carton?
Okay.
It's Food Lion,
Yeah. Then it's not.
and
the
it's
best.
so thick.
It's not as good as that. Like
It's-
something farms thing. It's nostalgic.
It's got this nostalgia thing, but I don't know. It might be just as good. Didn't put ice in it. Didn't put ice in it. Didn't even think about
Because it was already cold.
it. Exactly.
So you're saying that you learned something and you didn't apply it.
Nope. Yeah, well, I'm saying yes to what you're saying, which is nope.
Seems to
I
be
didn't do it.
our MO here. Well, thank you for hanging with us. We thought out some frozen food memories and you were
Yes.
here for it.
Join us over on the main Good Mythical Morning channel on Friday for Rhett's favorite episode.
And until then, Merry Christmas Eve.
Just
Eve.
Eve. We're in Eve.
Eve.
Surprise a fellow Mythical Beast with a Mythical Store gift card or a Mythical Society membership. Plus, get 10% off a Mythical Society annual gift subscription when you give one now.